Yenua baako efi Germany or Ghana ni Teshie na Germany dear see if you Germany a wiem ne yefa ye ko by but obomoden afa form na form no fa no or the bicycle na krotia na fi Germany ba no or the bedu o man Ghana me se me pese me ko Bosnia inti ze mbe rehearsals na me so ma form akọ me ne no edi enkomo na ye hu se de si yete na wa kire yen ekwen nam so tu sa na mo any de ntia otumi Emmanuel Adjei Emwakaba
that's it.
Bibia boko de.
Oh, bibia boko.
Who based wo Germany and I say Ghana here?
I'm based wo Germany, Munich.
Wonderful. Bicycle train work for how many years?
Oh, me started wo Ghana here.
Okay.
Me fi Teshie inti Nemco school Cape Coast.
Okay.
Inti anytime I be fi small business be and I'm go for the bike. So the bike owner. Inti me go for sana me dey hire for na more area more at least for 1-2 minutes be it goes way back. I was like maybe 15 years and I be bisa.
Okay.
And as time went on, me anga me told me bike la.
Okay.
And made me around. And 2012 thereabouts, and I called Germany to pursue further education.
Okay.
And as I would do Europe's say no a developer infrastructure no even just for cycling no it's just very appealing.
Okay.
And it makes cycling very attractive for you. And the anona me cycle started to rekindle the whole cycling passion.
Okay.
And since 2020 no I've been using it as a means of transport, like traveling on my vacation.
Oh, okay.
Me in fact plane. So me in plane now, of course. 2-3 years ago me back and I'm far away machine, but within Europe there, Germany to France, Germany to Denmark, Italy, me bike na na michi and one na me go.
Until we go back I will send bike na go.
We catch him says I'm 20 million me san ko. 20 million say also do me what other motivation, social impact, but time now and so
we will talk about that one.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's start from the journey itself. How did the idea come say we started from Germany to Ghana? How did it start?
Exactly. So na me kind me go school I Cape Coast and school no I had a very high affinity for education. It was even back then as a young kid no I knew the impact education had on me.
Yeah, sure.
And exactly individually. In the many opportunity I called Germany to pursue further education. Okay. Along the line, I knew I wanted to give back to society through education because that was my stronghold. Okay. And after COVID, I needed to just get back into sports again. Okay. Me started bike, mainly to travel across Europe. Okay. And my idea is okay, wow, I enjoy cycling so much. Why not say all the way to Ghana, because I've explored enough within European territories. I want more challenges.
Africa.
Exactly. So Africa just
came up,
and I'm saying, wow, this is the idea. In the research, because I knew within even my friend network, I can raise enough funds to support educational initiatives back home in Ghana. I contacted an NGO, EduSpots. Exactly. In the NGO are dedicated for educational development. Exactly. Okay. And yeah, even sports, as in sports, but it's like sports like a bar. Okay. That's where ideas are forged. So education as a sport. Okay. In the Omorani, there were 11 regions across Ghana and 50 sports across deprived communities in Ghana. And they need funds to expand currently from 50 to about 100.
That's great.
Indeed, the Omo engage teachers within their own communities to help promote education for the underprivileged through many educational activities. Indeed, Omo activities, it has to be funded in some way or the other. And the Omo me contacted Omo founder and said, "This is my idea. I'm coming back home on a bike, and I know that awareness. I can use this tool to create and also to raise funds." And she was right on board. She was blown away. And so I said, definitely, let's do it. We did a lot of paperwork and here and there. That's great. And it took me almost 5 years to plan the whole trip. Yeah, it wasn't like, I mean.
Oh, so it's been a while.
It's been a while. Me bike in the say, okay,
but also didn't know
exactly. It was a route planning, any NGO, signing some documents here and there. creating awareness. It was most of the fundraising was done in Germany.
Okay.
Indeed, that was the main mission.
Okay.
Adventure in the exactly.
All right. So on which day and I will start this journey?
Starting on the 7th of June. Exactly.
Okay.
It was a rainy Sunday, I guess. Exactly. And Midi Musa from Munich.
No, we do Ghana on
exactly.
the 17th.
And between Munich and Teshie were a lot of cities and 16 countries in between.
Yeah.
And more than 10,000 kilometers.
Yeah, sure. And we're spending almost 103 or so days on
105.
105.
Exactly.
What were some of the challenges from Munich to Ghana? What were some of the challenges? Share with us.
Challenge. Oh, me fa bush, me da bush, bibia, me didi wo bush. I'm from Bushman this year.
Okay, many Bushman need.
Bushman, yeah, my fa bibia.
Okay, so share with us some of the challenges you encountered.
Indeed, I would say Europe was a very good platform to transition into
from
Africa.
A to B.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I was
maybe from Germany, which country first?
For Austria.
Austria.
But just for some few hours.
Okay, then?
And then to Switzerland. And India, I was there for like 4 days because I had friends they also hosted me.
Okay.
From Switzerland, and I'm a call France. And then so I met people and the kindness of strangers during such journeys. It just mind blowing.
Yeah.
So France, me spending almost 1 week. It was a mousson.
Okay.
They had to cross it all the way towards the southern France. And I'm from France, we call Spain.
Okay.
And also it's a bigger country.
So which Africa country now we first?
Morocco.
Morocco.
Exactly.
All right. So from Morocco, my.
From southern Spain on the far ferry, if they are fake news, and this is where the ignorance kicks in and really surprising. And new education is a must.
Yes.
If someone say, "Oh, how will you cross the ocean, the Mediterranean Ocean between Africa and Europe?" Of course, there are ferries, there are ships. So I took a ferry within 40 minutes. They do Morocco.
Yeah.
And I'm spending some few days in Morocco to recharge. And then because Morocco is a good platform to get into Africa. I'm more good roads and in your but Morocco, and then it also becomes challenging. So more mountains, baby. The Atlas Mountains is a tough hurdle to conquer, but the way goes through the Atlas Mountains.
Okay.
And then comes the desert. The Sahara Desert, Moroccan bit, it's almost 1,500 kilometers I had to cross all alone. I didn't go for also moon say it was unsupported solo. Okay. I was on my own. Baby say me and I'm here.
Oh, I see.
It's like there was nobody. I mean, I had gadget, I had the satellite telephone that in case of emergency, but I was my own man.
I hear funny. I would.
Oh, wait.
As I want James from about
this is in Mauritania.
Oh, okay.
The Mauritanian desert is much better than the Moroccan one. Moroccan one, okay. And in the road, but people live there. The desert is in a dead space. Okay. But it's not like Accra, but it's empty, it's flat. You can even see in 20, 30 kilometers.
Wow.
In the way, now my bread. And me say,
okay.
Fast
forward, which country now would you struggle to?
Mauritania. Also, so the border from Morocco into Mauritania, I'm spending 2 weeks just at the border.
What happened?
I was refused visa into Mauritania twice because it's unofficial, but Ghanaians are on some kind of red list crossing through because of immigration policies.
Yeah.
In the Mauritania has kind of closed their borders to Ghanaians. I involved the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then we did this and that, and then it worked out. After 2 weeks, I was able to cross through Mauritania into Senegal, Senegal, Gambia, and from Gambia I came back into Senegal. I said, Teshie, maybe the Senegal is a big head, and then the tongue is just the Gambia. And from Gambia, I went to Guinea-Bissau to Guinea to Sierra Leone to Liberia to Cote d'Ivoire.
As a Befiano,
and I do Elubo. Exactly. And from Elubo in Zima, I was in Ghana.
Wow.
The welcome party, the welcome event at Independence Square, my hometown, was just mind blowing.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Nah, say any easy. Now me be me call Bosnia. Person call Bosnia, but maybe I'll fire
on a bicycle.
Yes.
Oh, it's possible. I use this to also inspire the youth.
Yes, that was my next question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I engaged community. They say that bike, one bike, and you may well know, as if I'm an alien. Everybody in Padano from a white person. They say, oh, Brony, they call it Tubab in Senegal.
Okay.
Blanco in Guinea-Bissau.
Okay.
And you see opportunity, and then go into one of their homes. And a woman war. And many of them come say, look at you and look at me. Do I look white to you? It's the association of way creating, because there's only white people on this kind of journeys. And we need to break that barrier. We need to create representation. They need to believe.
The mindset.
Exactly. They are young. They're like 8 years, 6 or 10, 12. And we need to start from there. I mean, I want to promote positive cycling culture through Africa. And it's about motivating the youth and the children, creating a better future through better educational infrastructure with this kind of funding. And so this is a fundraising campaign that I embarked on with my bike to my road journey. But it's a big story, and we are telling the story through a Netflix production. It's going to be big. Because and the animals are made on the way, the snakes, the scorpions, the camel bone. I can't pack it all because the time is limited here.
Yeah, sure.
This will be in a movie production that we are currently working on.
We are waiting for that one.
That would hit your screen soon.
Have you had an encounter with anybody from the ministry?
No, not yet. So there have been a lot of meetings, and some invitations are now flowing in.
Okay. Parliament
is also on the list that I will have the opportunity to go and address Parliament. But from the high office so far, nothing has been sent out yet.
So what will you give to the Cycling Federation? Say, then was a year and that federation.
Ghana Cycling Federation.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to invest in infrastructure.
Okay.
If you look at the roads, I mean, when I was cycling through Africa, it was crazy. Guinea, Conakry, Mikosi, Naka. Where like
Ghana,
Liberia, Monrovia.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to say
if you go across these African countries, you think you are in Ghana. Of course, Ghana has like some specifics this is not characteristic, but it's very similar. And this was in Monrovia, in Swato. There was a rainy season from Senegal all the way to Monrovia, and it was one of the biggest challenges. Cycling through the rain in the evening. I cycle day and night. And when it rains, it forces me off the road and I have to go and sleep somewhere. My bike, tent and everything is on it. I have my kitchen and everything on the bike. So it was a mobile home. I was on the way for 3.5 months. In the cycling, we can improve cycling by also improving infrastructure. And then the talent, we have so many talent. I met a young girl at Cape Coast, or cycle, she's 12, or cycle all the way from Tamale to Accra. I think 700 kilometers plus within like 9 days. So we have what it takes to produce this cycling talent, but we need to invest in this infrastructure as well.
All right. Last words for Ghanaians, especially the young ones now, or more air show, and the other companies these initiatives, they would love to come on board.
So
last message.
This initiative is wide open. It's a charity event. So the stakeholders out there, be it individuals, companies, please be part of this. It's a remarkable historic feat. The first African to have
Ghana, first Ghanaian.
Exactly. So we come to our level. It's like that. And the more people that get involved in this success story, because we need to push education into the forefront. We need to enable the girl child, the girl boy to have access to education.
Sure.
Especially in a marginalized community. It's very important. Be it private or public entity, please be part of this campaign. It's a fundraiser and it's still open. So everyone is welcome to contribute.
Those who helped you from the start to the
So my family has been with me right from the beginning, conception of the idea through to the end. Teshie library where I'm from, I've also renovated it.
Okay, so speaking Ghana to Ghana, the last words,
Teshie be Ghana dang beef ni nimba ne nye ba pay me be ye Independence Square ni noni wo fe ye wo man Teshie mi ke noni wo ke fun hin aga ba fe to mo bi ni inwo mo fian mo go ya wo mi ko ni ani noni wo ke fun hin age gbegen bi ni wo yo in the next 10-20 years I'm an ambabu man go off and go away woman no go be open no banye wo fe ofane wo fe a ke company gio ke individual go gio no to go ya wo mi beka wo fane bike to my route it's for everybody.
All right.
Nike yaba wo mi nyera don.
Oh, you are done. I know Emmanuel Adjei, one any bicycle if he Germany, if we do my Ghana.